What's up, everyone? A lot of people been asking me to do a little podcast about something I was involved in. I'm not going to give any details or real names or to protect the situation and the occupants and the whatever. Anyway, Project Angle Iron. Now, I don't know if you've even heard of this. This is beyond, they say there's 14 levels above top secret. This is literally, this is literally Gene Roddenberry secret level. Like this is real. So anyway, I was on a team, and no one can really say because no one's allowed to comment on it. Not like these other guys that you'll see on YouTube or wherever. And I'm in shadow, blocked out, using my fake voice. Anyway, Project Angle Iron. What we did, and I'm not going to even say the year, okay? I'm not really going to give you any information. So, what we were, I'll just kind of compare it, but I will never say I'm as good as those guys. I will never say that I was anywhere qualified as, some of our military. But we were a teleportation unit, if you will. We weren't as skilled as Delta Force, SEALs, Ranger. I'm not saying any of that, okay? So don't get in the comments and be like, oh, yeah. This was a highly technical, high-tech teleportation unit. Anyway, what we had to do was, I was going to say the year, but I'm not going to say the year. It was a while ago. I'll give you that much. Anyway, we had to go in and rescue a few people, and it's actually fairly comical. It's like something out of, I don't even know, like Lost in Space, the Jetsons, and anyway, so we teleport in, and we had a small team. It's a small team, and I was just a low guy. So don't listen. I'm nobody, okay? And we get there, and we teleport in, and we appear right in front of the guards. The special guard, see, I'm not giving you any information. I'm just using very generic terms. Special guard and the commander of where they were being held. That's all I'm going to say. We appear right in front of them. It was a malfunction. Well, not a malfunction, but a bad coordinates, okay? So, thank goodness our guys back at, I'm not going to say where, I'll just say offshore, okay? And you're never going to get the real, where, I can't do it for you. They got us out of there right away and put us where we needed to be. So anyway, we get in there, and yeah, we use, regular military ordnance and things like that, different stuff. Small arms mostly, automatic, some blasting stuff. Anyway, we blast them out, and they were only being held in a 5-star hotel, but locked down. You know what I mean? So. Anyway, we blasted them out of there, and we ran to the coordinate well, I waddled. I'm not even in good shape, so I jogged, if you will. Okay, too many, I'm an older gentleman. Too many beers, too many XYs. But we get there, and we teleport out of there offshore back to, I'll just say the escape route plan, if you will. Okay, so, so I'm doing this little podcast. This is 2025 February, so this is copyrighted, this story. So anyway, we're going, and there was a lady in the group, I will say that, and she was a looker, and she was, I'll just say, trained in the arts, martial art, all kinds of stuff, martial arts, pressure points, just everything, I will say she was Oriental. That's all I'm going to give you. She was Oriental. And she was hot. Okay, but anyway, she's fighting us the whole time. She doesn't want to go because she's on her own side mission. Okay. And we're like, look, I'm too old and fat to be, to fight you, to do this. So we had to zip tie her up. We had to lock her down and, and get everybody out of there. So we get back. And it was totally successful. They didn't know where we came from, what hit them, who we were. All they know is they lost their prisoners / bargaining chips for, I won't say what or where. But it was impressive. I got it. That's the only reason I'm telling this story is because the guys in my group were just masters of the art. Just, if you will, like, they were like ninjas of high technology. Okay? Just, forget about any of these people, these other groups. These guys were like that guy says on that show, I can't say it because this is copyright, I don't want to get a different, way up their level, just way up. I was going to say, I like that show, you guys funny, but I'll just say it, way up there. And what's cool about it is you don't have to be able to swim 15 miles and run 20 miles with a 100-pound rucksack and starve to death and eat MREs for 3 months. So I think this is probably the future of espionage, terrorism, hostage rescue. That's what I meant to say. Hostage rescue or... anyway, you're never going to see any of this on the news, the Pentagon, the White House, none of that. We're above, below, underneath, hidden in like almost a shadow realm, even, if you will. Anyway, so we get all this done, but we did get to watch because of CCTV camera, because we tapped into all their stuff. I don't want to cuss on here either, but if this was going to be made into a movie that I created, that we'd have to liven it up a little, but with some beers and some we got to watch their reactions as they completely failed at holding their hostages there. So we got out of there anyway, and I'm not going to say where we went. I'm not going to say what country we went to. Well, I could probably say that. It was somewhere in near the Swiss Alps, but I'm not going to say what country. Close to the Swiss Alps, not Italy or Switzerland, but anyway. So, leaking shot. Anyway, the mission was accomplished, and it was really cool, and we're operational today, but we only go in on the very serious matters of not national security, but either world security / galactic federate. Well, a lot of people don't believe that, but already the defense ministers of Canada and Israel have come out with the galactic. But anyway, so top notch. Really, like I said, I'm nobody. The guys who run this thing, and I have some knowledge, I have some skills, but I'm not going to go into that either because, like I said, I'm blacked out, and Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. I'm not even going to say my name, but it'll be on Joe Swamp Dog Henry's YouTube. KOF out of Tampa. And no, and don't go asking and saying, "Oh, do you know John Teeter and this and that and all?" I don't know the guy. I don't know what he is or if it's even real, whatever he did. But he was right about the dual black hole singularities, and that guy, I forget his name, that famous scientist, the guy in the wheelchair, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was wrong about everything. Stephen Hawking, he was wrong about everything, but he later admitted it at least. If you're going to be wrong, at least admit it, for the record. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy this. Cheers. Cheerio. And, almost gave myself away. But anyway, I'll buy you a pint somewhere. Maybe I'll pop up somewhere down by MacDill Air Force Base or something with you. Maybe if there's some SEALs or some Air Force guys. Cheerio.